on social, on X, our friends on Twitter and X. They have so many questions for you. So here we go. Up first is Law Dog with an awesome question. He said, will you be making the trip to Canton to see Steve Mongo McMichael finally be inducted into the Hall of Fame? If he ever gets in the WWE Hall of Fame, you should induct him in Law Dog's mind. So maybe just talk a little bit about Steve McMichael. I know he's been going through so much with his health, Arn.
Well, it's a testimony to how tough he is because he's fighting a horrible disease. I mean, he really is. And it's so humbling to see pictures of him. It just rips my guts out and just makes me think, God Almighty. Here's a guy that came into our business, was an all-pro football player in the NFL with no formal training and was immediately put in a main event match with Rick and myself against him and Kevin Green, who hadn't had any formal training either. And it was in a tag match that was going to be featured on the show. And when I say no formal training, I mean no formal training. He just walked over. And so the people that are critical of Mongo and his ability to wrestle, I welcome you to try that. Walk over from your, whatever your occupation is, and try walking into that match on that given night with those other guys. He is all man, and he, just told it like it was. And he looked at me one time, and I don't know if he was a little bit frustrated about something that he wasn't able to execute. It was just one of those deals that something wasn't pristine and crystal clear, and that he did. And we're sitting in the back, and he went, I'm Double A, I'm sorry about that, man. I know that was terrible. I went, look, Mongo, don't sweat it, man. We all make mistakes. It ain't no big deal. But you could just tell that it bothered him that he wasn't groomed enough to position himself to do really well as far as the execution. And I know he got a lot of flack, which he did not deserve. But he looked at me, we're sitting there and we're taking our boots off, and he goes, after it's all been said and done and all the party and stuff, I got $10 million left. I'm going to give Deborah 5 of it, and I'm going to burn the other 5. And when it's gone, if I'm not having fun anymore, I'm out of here. And he meant it.
Yeah. How cool is it finally to see him recognized in the Pro Football Hall of Fame?
Oh, well-deserved, probably too late.
Yeah.
You could just tell how proud his wife was and how thrilled she was to come out on the stage, and I'll represent Mongo.
Yeah, it's going to be exciting.
Yeah. He just, I can't say enough good things about him. He was just all man. And I'm a huge NFL fan and football in general, college football. And he was one of those guys you remember back from the day, man. That 85 team.
85 Bears, yeah.
Something special. And he was something special within that group.
Yeah, absolutely. Thank you for sharing that, Arn. We'll